Are we setting ourselves up for a trick, or will these games be a treat? Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the most anticipated games of October 2019. Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. With the holidays on the horizon, October is often known as Broketober in the gaming market, so we're taking a look at the 10 games we're most excited about. Number 10. Trine 4: The Nightmare Prince. Release date October 8th, 2019.
A ward of the Astral Academy. He has vanished under mysterious and troublesome circumstances. As long as he's out there alone, the prince is in certain danger.
If you have a soft spot for the classic fantasy tropes, the vibrant visuals and colourful characters of Trine 4 should prove hard to pass up. It's an age-old tale about a wizard, a knight, and thief who venture to find a prince who lost himself to the darkness. While some fans took issue with the previous game's short length and leap to 3D, developer Frozenbyte seems to be going back to the basics. The Nightmare Prince brings the series back to its 2.5D roots, with side-scrolling action, inventive platforming, and clever puzzles. In case you're not up to date with the series, this fourth title will also be made available with the 3 predecessors on the Trine Ultimate Collection for all major home consoles and PC. Number 9. Little Town Hero, originally known as Town. Release date October 16th, 2019.
To garner support from townspeople. Take advantage to gain the advantage.
With the breakthrough success of Undertale, developer Toby Fox have left gamers on bated breath for more. While Fox isn't the developer behind Little Town Heroes, he is helping to compose the music, so at the very least we can expect an awesome soundtrack.
And almost all the music in the game was composed by Undertale creator Toby Fox.
As for the game itself, this Nintendo Switch RPG centers on a hero who leaves his isolated village to learn the secrets of the outside world. If you're not a fan of grinding, and honestly who is, you'll be happy to know that Little Town Hero puts a stronger focus on strategy to progress. Developer/publisher Game Freak, of course, brought us the main Pokemon games, and this title should more than hold players over until Sword and Shield drops late in November. Number 8. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Release date October 25th, 2019.
And somewhere in the shadows, they send us in to find them.
So, remember when Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was the first-person shooter? Well, this soft reboot for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC by emphasizing the realism. Unfortunately, that also means no zombie mode. Nevertheless, it'll strive to compensate for in terms of depth. Missions go beyond simple shooting, requiring players to make complicated choices to reveal why there are no real winners at war. However, and this is a big however, we knocked this one back a few slots after beta players discovered evidence that loot boxes might be included after launch, because it actually says loot boxes in the beta video, see here. It also doesn't help that Activision did add loot boxes to both Black Ops 4 and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled post-launch. So please be aware of that caveat if you or someone you know is planning on picking this one up.
That's the mission.
Number 7. Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. Release date October 1st, 2019.
You haven't seen darkness.
While not perfect, Destiny 2 was a significant step up from Bungie's previous effort. Its 3 expansions have helped the game to maintain a respectable lifecycle on Windows, PS4, and Xbox One, and soon Google Stadia. The 4th expansion, subtitled Shadowkeep, includes a 4th campaign that takes our heroes back to the moon. In addition to the new missions, armor, and finishing moves, Bungie is including a feature that we can only hope will become a mainstay for all multiplayer games: cross-save. That means if you prefer consoles, but your friend is a PC purist, you can still play together in harmony. This is notably the first expansion Bungie is releasing since acquiring Destiny's rights away from Activision, which will hopefully open the door to more creative freedom.
A great battle approaches.
Number 6, Medieval. Release date October 25th, 2019.
And then the sorcerer returned. Fate has given it a second chance.
Although Medieval never achieved the same level of name recognition as, say, Crash Bandicoot or Spyro the Dragon, this hack-and-slash adventure was still an underrated gem for the PS1. Commemorating the game's 21st anniversary, Sony is bringing Sir Daniel Fortescue back from the dead for a PS4 remake. Since our protagonist is practically a skeleton, it shouldn't come as any surprise that the original game's design was heavily inspired by The Nightmare Before Christmas. Those gothic yet zany visuals reach their full potential with this much-needed modern makeover. While the updated graphics are a given, the developers have also strived to refine the original's flawed camera system. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but we'll have to wait and see. Number 5, Concrete Genie. Release date October 8th, 2019.
Got it!
Medieval isn't the only PS4 exclusive coming up this month that will get you into the spirit of the season. With echoes of Okami and Epic Mickey, Concrete Genie centers on a young artist named Ash. As a distraction from dreary life in the small town of Denska, Ash escapes into his notebook of doodles.
Whoa! You're alive?
When the pages are scattered by a bunch of bullies, Ash discovers a mysterious paintbrush that'll not only help him retrieve his drawings, but also bring life back into Denska. The game's premise and atmosphere has serious nostalgia vibes, reminiscent of 80s kids movies. The vivid art direction in particular has us eager to paint the town red, and blue, and green, and basically any other color on our palette. Number 4, Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. I'm personally looking forward to this one. Release date October 8th, 2019. Coming from the same group who helped put legendary developer Rare on the map, Yooka-Laylee was easily among 2017's most anticipated games. While the final product was far from bad, the platform adventure sadly felt stuck in the past and inferior to Rare's defining titles. Nevertheless, there was a promising title somewhere in Yooka-Laylee, and Playtonic may have evolved their craft with this 2.5D spin-off. While the first game was a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, The Impossible Lair draws its inspiration from another legendary Rare series, Donkey Kong Country. Arriving on PS4, Xbox One, Switch and PC, nostalgia once again seems to be the driving force here. If Playtonic can recapture that retro magic while also adapting with the times, this might be a throwback we've been looking for. Number 3, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Release date October 4th, 2019.
And with my brothers and sisters at my side, there is no fight we fear.
Only time will tell if this game or Modern Warfare is going to be October's must-have shooter for PS4, Xbox One and PC. Remember, there's concern about loot boxes. But the latest Tom Clancy title admittedly looks more ambitious. And we're not just saying that because Ubisoft hired John Bernthal to portray the bad guy. Actually, Bernthal's character already appeared in an update for Ghost Recon Wildlands, which only has us more eager to re-enlist. Breakpoint finds the players stranded on the island of Aurora, an open-world environment crawling with drones and rogue soldiers. Survival is the name of the game, and players can no longer walk off serious injuries. So don't expect to breeze through the battlefields like the Terminator. Although we can expect a Terminator crossover. Number 2, Luigi's Mansion 3. Release date October 21st, 2019. Halloween.
The other guests certainly don't plan to move on. They're ghosts after all, and they're rather aggressive. Simply scare them with the strobe bulb, then suck them up.
Ghosts never die, and Luigi is once again busting literal ghosts in his latest adventure. It would appear that the scaredy plumber has made a full recovery following his traumatizing brush with death in the Simon Belmont reveal trailer of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In this follow-up to Dark Moon, Luigi takes a trip with Mario and Peach to a hotel that naturally ends up being haunted. You know, this never happened at Hotel Delfino. Well, most of the time. Anyways, Luigi must rescue his friends by navigating through a series of kooky, spooky, and altogether ooky floors. Along the way, he's aided by his slimy counterpart, Gooigi. Unless houses are giving out copies of this game on Halloween, we're gonna forego trick-or-treating to break out the Switch, and the Poltergust G00. Number 1, The Outer Worlds. Release date October 25th, 2019.
Gently terraformed and pristine, Monarch is an alien world just waiting to be tamed.
Our most anticipated title this month is a peculiar one because when you think about it, The Outer Worlds is essentially a Bethesda RPG without Bethesda attached to the project. But given that company's track record lately, that's a good thing. We've seen alternate history games where Nazis won World War II or JFK was never assassinated. But what if Theodore Roosevelt never succeeded William McKinley? It's a question not many people would have likely asked, but the developers of this game apparently did.
This is Halcyon, the furthest colony in the galaxy, proudly owned and operated by corporation.
The answer is that big businesses would spread throughout the galaxy, accumulating to the future where corporations reign supreme. Not at all like today, right? This is going to be one crazy RPG, but what else could you expect from the same developer behind Fallout New Vegas and South Park: The Stick of Truth?
Spacer's Choice is not responsible for any feeling of vertigo, wonder, or hunger you may have experienced while watching this advertisement.
Check out these other great clips from MojoPlays. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos straight away.